Hi guys, this is Jalen. Uh, Today we are cooking steak. I haven't done this in about a year, since last December. And today we are using different seasonings. Roasted garlic, steak and burger, lemon pepper, thyme, and parsley along with corn. And obviously the steak, butter, and we are using onion. And I got my cutting board right here. And this steak was $9.08. I got one yesterday, but I ate that. And I have my drink in the fridge already. It was already poured, and the table is set nicely. And this is Angel the cat. I'm sure you remember her from my new Calico Cat video. Angel. She likes to meow a lot. Like, she meows all the time. Good cat, aren't you? She's only 2. This is December. We've had her for uh, since October 4th, and this is the 10th. So we've had her for 2 months. In 6 days. Alright, well, let's prop this up and get this started. We are using this today to prop this up. And I'm going to use this right now. I'm putting this in between here. And I'm sure you remember this pan from the last video. Alright, let's get started. Alright. So what you're going to want to do is obviously you need butter. And what you're going to want to do is take an onion. I was just picking that up. Just looking at it. Steak looks great. So I'm sorry if you can't see this properly, but let me bring this over here so you can. I really hope you can see this. So we're just going to use this just in case, because I don't think you really can. Over outside of the camera view. You want to try to save as much onion as you can. My uncle taught me that on the trip when we were in Georgia at his house, so thanks. Shout out to him. Uncle Matt, his name is Matt. I can't review any more information than that, obviously. And once you get them off, you're going to want to peel the onion with your fingers like this. Learned a few new tricks. Not big, minor. It's probably unnoticeable, but yeah. You learn as you go. Maybe even if you have to take the layer off you can. And this is what you want to do is you want to rinse this out because this will sting your eyes. And I don't know if they put this stuff in mace or what, but I'm going to rinse it out. It will probably still sting your eyes, but whatever. This will rinse here. Right. It is rinsed. And then you just throw this stuff away. This might be a minute because I gotta prepare the steak, right? Obviously. What you're gonna want to do is you're now gonna want to dry this onion off. You don't want to accidentally slip and cut your finger. It's a little more dry now. Now you can start cutting. I am going to use the spoon this time. My counselor, Mr. Williams, told me that ring onions are good, and he actually got me some deer meat not long ago. I prepared that. That was great. I should have made a video, but I wasn't feeling up to it. So now we're going to take some butter, and we are going to cut that. Let me see something real quick, guys. I just want to see if this is still filming for certain reasons. Alright, that's what we got so far. Let's keep going. I'm going to put you back in here. I got a new tablet. This isn't the same one I had a cross country or that was around my dog Charlie, but it's a better one. It's newer. I got this on August 29th. So we're now now going to use, and we might need a little more, just a little bit more. We're going to saute the onions. We're going to put the onions first to cook them up. We're doing a rear. Now, for me, I'm going to put mine on high because, listen, I want to get it heated up, alright? And obviously, I'm not going to cook on high because, oh man, it won't be good. I'll burn it. I want this to get red because it takes a long time. So, what we're going to do is we're going to wait before we put anything in the pan. I don't know how yours works, but this is how mine works. Once I see it starting to get red, I'll put it in there. Just going to wait. I'm going to slide this butter in right now. I'm going to rinse my hands, and when I come back, it should be warm enough to do that. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm going to dry that off right there. You don't want a lot of onions. You don't want it caked in onions. Alright, I'm going to see if this is hot enough to work right, and then I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to see if this was working, because sometimes there are problems with this thing. This is an install, in case you haven't noticed. Yeah, it's getting hot. Yeah. Yeah, alright, that's hot enough. So we're going to turn this down to about 6 here. And we're going to saute them onions first before anything. I'm just moving this around. Because it will burn it. And plus, butter is good on almost everything, so. Alright, let's put them in a minute to get this moving. Alright, let's do this. Always have this in so you don't knock it over. Let's put that onions in there. Saute them onions. I guess that's what sauteing is, when you put your vegetables in and you give them a nice browning to them. We don't need this anymore. Not now. And we're gonna cook the corn in there. And my dad also got a new microwave, and he put all his stuff over there. I don't know why, he's kind of weird sometimes, but whatever. And just to hurry this off, I might put it on 8 or high for I don't know, maybe a minute or 30 seconds. Don't leave it on there no longer than at least a minute. Don't. Actually, I'd say about 40 seconds. Don't. I'll give it a minute. Because if you do, like I said, it won't turn out good. You'll burn it and everything, so you don't want that. I'm not even putting it on high right now. I shouldn't even be using this. I should be using tongs, but I'm going to use that for the steak. Not done yet. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get the tongs. These are still dirty from last night, but you know. And I'm sorry if my dad does come out here, he might. I don't know. But I know what I'm doing. Check each of them. Yeah. They're getting brown, but they're not done yet. The onion juices are getting in my eyes. Don't put too much butter in there, guys. Only need about, let me show you where my finger is. See where this is? Right here. That's all you need. And this is cooking for really beginners. I have a lot to learn still, but I can teach beginners things. I've been doing this for a few years. Since I was 10, that's 3 years. Remember, I used to put freaking steak sauce in there. I mean, that's okay, but you don't want to put a lot in there. And if you do, you might want to marinate it before doing that. I didn't know then. I'm supposed to know. See, you're supposed to know things before you teach them. And that's all called practicing what you preach. And a lot of people don't do that, and it makes no sense. I'm going to put this back on AC. I don't know if you can see them, but I'm going to bring one up to demonstrate for you. See how this is nice and brown? Right here. I don't know if it's in the camera's view. I believe it is, but see? That's what you need. That's why I do that. And it's not even on high. What we're going to do is we're going to move these around a little. Okay. Cooking takes time and patience if you want it done right. And don't want the onions on top of each other because they, like parts of them that aren't on the pan, they won't cook unless the grease is getting up there or the butter is. See if this is good enough to cook the steaks because I don't want this to be real long. I want it to be long, but not that long. I think that's about good. We're going to put the steaks in, we're going to turn this on about 5. I mean the steak. And, you know, is what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to season it, like probably maybe before you put it in there if you want. That's your call. Now let me show you the beautiful, nice, thick enough piece of meat we got here. Don't want it too thick. It's kind of grosses me out when it is, but look at that. Never been touched by anything. Just fresh meat right here. So that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to put that in there. Right now, I'm not going to season it before I put it on there. I'm going to just move it around with this. Get some room for it. And now it's already cooking. That's what you want to hear, a sizzle. Right there. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to season it right now. Don't put too much on there. Just sprinkle it a little and on the side. See, I used to just not do that. And it would come all over. So my dad's friend Ryan taught me that, so shout out to him. And I'm now going to use this. It's stuff. Sometimes they do that. This is what you might want to do. You might not know this, but I came up with this myself. You might want to put a knife in there and mix it around a little. Or whatever you got. Mix it around. Hasn't been used in about a year since actually I made a video, I believe. I'm not sure. But hasn't been used in a while. I'm going to crunch it up. All powdery. See? I'm going to turn this down just a little. And I want it medium well. See, now look at that. Enough of that. We're going to get some of this. And no, I wasn't dumping it on there like that was hard to come out. We're going to use some. We're going to use this. I'm going to use the time lapse. Some parsley. A little bit, not that much. And we're going to be using some of this. This is also a little struggle to come out. Alright, there we go. Because see, the seasonings rub off a lot of the time. So, it might look like I'm putting a little too much, but I'm really not. It tastes great when I'm done with it. So I'm going to give it a good flick. It's been on there not long enough. Hey. I don't want it to fall apart on me, really. So I'm going to do the part that's not going to fall apart. Ooh, look at that, guys. Look at that. Look, the sizzle marks, guys. Let me show you before I put the seasonings on there. Just cooked. Look at that. it wasn't burnt. That's the grill marks on there. The pan marks, I mean. It's been 15 minutes. Crap. And guys, you know, if this shuts off, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, my tablet can be a jerk sometimes, but I'm really going to aim for it not to. So I'm going to hurry up and I'm going to cook this. Usually you want it on there one time. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. Lately I've been knowing how to put on there long enough. I normally put on there for about 3 or 2 minutes. I'm going to burn these guys over. And after this, enough seasoning. You want to season it once on each side. We're going to use some thyme on that now. There we go. That's done. So what I'm going to do is going to get the onions on there around it so it can soak in and get the juices in. You want to use tongs most of the time so the meat doesn't, you know, the juices don't come pouring out. Look at this. Look at how well this is sauteing right here. Right. Well, the marks are on there. I just dropped it. Dang it. Look, you can see the marks on there. That's how you want it sauteed. Most of the time, you want them like that, depending on how you want it. It's your meal when you're cooking it. I also just make these because they're fun to make. I like cooking and showing you guys, you know, stuff. A lot of people don't really watch these videos, I see. But, you know, I really don't care. I mean, I do. But I can't control people. And another thing I like to do when I'm cooking, making these cooking videos, I like to tell you guys things and give you guys some advice that I've learned so far. I haven't learned much because I know I'm a kid still, but I think when I'm an older person, I think I'm going to be probably one of the smartest people in one of the communities if I live in wherever I live. Maybe I could be a motivational speaker. I try to motivate people when I'm doing this stuff. That's not done yet. There's red in there still. My dad likes me to cut them open, but the juices will come out then. What's the whole point of that? I'm using tongs. There's no point in using tongs if we're just going to cut into it. You can tell when the meat's done most of the time. There's already openings in it, and I can tell, and it's not done yet. It's probably about rare. Almost medium well. I mean, yeah, medium rare. I mean, it's medium rare right now. I want it medium, well, or, I don't know, maybe medium rare. I don't know. Let's get this side and we'll be done. Oh, crap. I gotta put some corn in there after that. So, I am going to, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I changed my mind. I'm gonna use the microwave. I just don't want to move anything. This is heavy. Dang. Oh, we're gonna wash my fingers. Thanks a lot, Dad, for moving it. Sorry about that. It's mostly done, so if this shuts off, whatever. we need the can opener now. I'd say this is about. Almost good. Almost good. I just need to get the can opener. Some butter in there. You know, it doesn't even work right. Well, all it does is just a little more like too late head on there. And we got cream corn right here. Let me put this in here. Look at that. I don't have 2 cans, I wish I did, but I don't. So we're going to put this in here about 3 minutes. Almost done. Now time to take care of your trash. Part of cooking is cleaning up after yourself, so first I'm going to wrap this up like this. I'd say once it reaches 2 from 3, I'm going to flip it over and cook the other side, and then it should be done. I got some red hot in there with ice. Put it in there for 1 minute, 1 more minute. Got a nice golden brown crust on it, not butter. And press it down on the spot. I'd say that's about done. It's already off, it's just cooling down right now on there. A little salt and pepper, excuse me. So that in there, not too much. And I'm going to stir it real quick. A little more salt and pepper now that it's stirred in, just for the top. And some pepper, and that's it. Right there. I don't like pepper on my steak, really. Time to serve this. I'll be right back. Alright, that is done. This thing shuts your tongues and opens them up. Alright, people. Come with me. It's been 25 minutes, nearly 30. Here's what we got today, people. Put some salt on this. I didn't put enough on there. And look at that. Man, that is gonna be good. You see this? My dice. Nice. Look at that. Alright, people. That is what I call a meal. I will see you guys in the next one. And yeah, but before you go, you can't leave without looking at this. Or you'll be in the closet for 2 days. I'm just joking. No, I'm not. Look at that. Red Pop. This and a napkin. Well, I folded it from paper towel, and yeah. Alright, bye guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Shout out to Mr. Williams and Ryan. Oh, and Troy. And Troy, I want to tell you something personally. When you come over, I will try to make steak for you. So, you'll be watching this one on Christmas break too. And, I am a little psychotic, but right now I'm hiding it very well. I've done things, and I'm not going to say them because I don't want my video to be taken down. So, yeah. Alright, bye guys. And Troy, bye to you too. I will see you, and I hope you like this video too, Troy. Troy's my friend. If you don't know him, I will make a video. I was going to make one about on my 13th birthday on February 18th. That's my 13th birthday, 2010. And, yeah. I was gonna make one, but I didn't get to because I just didn't like it. But Troy, you will be seen on one of my videos, and Troy doesn't mind. Alright, bye guys. See you later. Hope you like this. Bye.